Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night to all of those that are watching this now and in the future. Welcome back to another stream of Warzone. Sorry I couldn't get on yesterday, dog. Unfortunately, code of conduct notice, voice chat recording moderation. What? Anyway, who the fuck cares? I couldn't get on yesterday, man. I don't know if y'all know this, but we had an update, and the update didn't finish, so when I got on to complete, it was not done. Therefore, my dumbass came into play, and bada bing, bada bam, I can't play. So, if you're tuning in the present time, if you're tuning in the future, which would be in the past for me, hit that like button for me, man. Let's start the stream off right, man. I'm trying to get these likes up so I can keep pushing out these content for y'all, man. That would be so dope of y'all if y'all could just hit the like button for me, man. I don't need much. Just hit it for me, you feel me? Hit it for me. That's all. Just hit it, lick it, stick it, flip it. I don't care. Do something to it. I don't care, honestly. Let's see what brain is processing. Do they even still show you this shit? Up there they go. Nope. Let's see what we get. What? Oh, I guess yeah. I guess it matters which one you look at, huh? Let's see. August 2nd. That is not. Oh, actually, that is recent. Duh. Wait, August 2nd. I'm about to say that's not recent. That was a month ago. So then what was this update? Let me get this straight. So they did an update and don't have no patch notes on the systems for. Y'all, come on, man. Y'all gotta be kidding me. Y'all can't. Y'all gotta be kidding me, dog. What do you mean? Want a more play? Dog, what do you mean? This is the shit I'm talking about. How the fuck is it out of date? Oh my gosh. Well, you know what that means. I can't stream no more because I can't even play the damn game. Look at this shit. It's every time. Every time there's a fucking update, I lose both files. This shit don't make no goddamn sense. Bro, stop. This don't make no fucking sense. Bro, this don't make no sense. Every time. Every fucking time. What do you mean? How is it always taken away? This don't make no sense. There is no reason that there's a fucking update and I lose my DLC packs. Why are y'all messing with this, man? Why? The game's already on the system. Why are you messing with it? This don't make no sense, dog. Every time I go through an update. Every time. Oh shit, what's up, Eli? Yeah, it deleted the goddamn everything, bro. It deleted everything. That's what I'm saying. Look, multiplayer, campaign, cooperative. And the funny thing is, I don't even play these two. Hell, I really don't even play that unless they give us the free shit. But I don't even play these two. Which, I just thought about it. Do I really need to install these? Hold on, screen gonna go blue for a second. Okay, let me go to notifications, downloads. Let me see. Campaign pack. We gonna cancel and delete that real quick. Campaign pack 2, we gonna delete that. Co-op, we gonna delete that. Co-op, We're gonna delete that. So we're gonna keep Modern Warfare 2 Warzone 2 on, and then we're gonna keep multiplayer pack on. Yeah, that's what I'm getting at. That's why I'm like, maybe I don't need to download those two. You know what I'm saying? I need to download those two again. So I definitely can't play this today. I got both of these downloading right. Well, let me see if I pause the multiplayer pack. Still not gonna be able to play this today. It don't even matter if I pause that one or not. This was only 6 gigabytes, so it really shouldn't take that long. Hell, both of them are only 6 gigabytes. But I'm still not gonna be able to play today. That's the crazy part. Is even if this gets down to 2 hours, I'm still not gonna have enough time to play before I gotta be in bed before work tomorrow. That's the crazy part. That's wicked, dog. Every time. Every time. Come on. Okay, just making sure they all installing on the game. So I got Warzone coming in, and then I got multiplayer coming in. I don't need campaign, and I don't need cooperative co-play because I don't have the game. So I'll download those two when I get to it. Okay. I can't even look at the weapons, man. This is such BS. Okay, we got new events. Whoa. Whoa. We got gun events. We got car events. Got gun events. Well, that gives me something to do when I come back. Well, yeah, unfortunately, I can't play any of this. So, that's it for this stream of Warzone anyway. There's no MP5 and 2011 pistol. Yeah, the 2011 pistol is a real life pistol. It comes from the 1911. It's called a staccato, which I'm pretty sure Presto is probably having the time of his life with that gun because he bought one for $4 grand. It's a very, very expensive pistol. The cheapest they sell them for is $3 grand. That shit's crazy. But he said it shoots like a dream. And that's for, y'all that don't know what it is. The 2011 is a actual 2011 staccato. Looks just like the 1911, but better looking and updated. But oh yeah, that's what's up, yo. Let me look at these battle passes while I'm still on the game because I had it on automatic, so I don't know. Pickaxe, get 15 operator melee kills. So let me get this straight. I unlocked all the stuff, but I didn't unlock anything. So you unlock the stuff, and now you gotta work to get it. That's crazy. I gotta work to get what I unlocked. The disrespect is real. Purchase battle pass to claim. Boy, y'all just really want somebody to... I don't know. Okay, there we go. Oh, that's it. Oh, that's easy. Let me see what all this stuff is that I unlocked though. I mean, what's the point of unlocking the stuff if they gonna force you to get a battle pass, dog? Man, I'll tell you one thing. The only way I ever spend money on this stuff is if somebody pays it for it. That's it. I'm definitely not about to sit here and then I gotta write it off on my taxes. Sheesh. Who knows how that's supposed to go. But we're not even there yet, because I'm not even monetized. Because I can't even get people to fucking like the stream or subscribe or come back and watch me every day. So, chances of me being monetized are slim to 0. But I don't do it for the money. I do it because I just like to play. So I'm not mad about it. Sucks, because I got videos that's got like tens of thousands of views, hundreds of thousands of views, but guess what? I can't get paid for them. Sucks, but I'm not here for the money. So I'm not even mad about it. It just sucks, you know? Things can suck and you not be upset about it. Or it not be your main focus or goal. See, this download would not take that long if I close the game. If I close the game, I would go way faster. It'll probably drop down to an hour, honestly. But because I'm running the game, it's changing stuff in and out at the same time as I'm using it. Just not enough to affect the game, though. So I guess with that being said, because I would like to try to play today. I think I am gonna end the stream. And if it does get it, if the what'd you say? Hold on. The only reason I know about your channel is because I got you in the plunger lobby. Oh, okay. Is the charger you use to make videos? Yeah, the charger is mine. Yeah. The first charger, the second charger, the Chrysler 300, the Lincoln LS, and the charger I have now, all mine. I still got a lot of videos I gotta upload though. I stopped uploading because my last computer took a shit, so I couldn't edit like I wanted to. I couldn't edit anymore, and I couldn't edit the whole time I was editing videos like I wanted to, with like voiceovers and picture and all that other stuff. So I couldn't do it like I wanted. I couldn't put like text here and text there without it making the file like 32 gigabytes, you know what I'm saying? So it was absurd. But the computer I have now has a program on it that I can use. It's just that I gotta pay for it. But once I pay for it, which is absurd as well, but once I pay for it, I'll be good. Cause I've already started editing videos just for the sake of it. Like I edited a Call of Duty video, and it's pretty damn dope. I got pictures and freeze frames and all types of shit, just like the shit that I wanted before. But I can't edit it because I gotta pay for it. But not only that, I gotta make sure it is stable, because I did have one before that just was unstable. But yeah, I like Camaros, man. I do like Camaros. I wouldn't buy, well, I can't say I wouldn't buy one because that's a lie. I wouldn't buy one as my first choice of a second car. I would probably buy, no, I would buy a Corvette, like a C6, C5, C6, not a C5, C6. Probably like a C6 Z06 or C6 Z01. You know what I'm saying? One of those. Like a 2006, 2008 model. It's something about those years, you know what I'm saying? Like between 2005 and 2010, those model year cars, like, even it doesn't matter. Like even the Bentley Continental GT that I want is a 2004 to 2008. You know what I'm saying? So like those times of cars, man, them shits got like steal my heart. They steal my heart, bro. I mean, I see cars now that look good, and don't get me wrong, they're nice, right? But back then they couldn't compare. Like if you go look at a Koenigsegg CCR or a Koenigsegg CCX, like those versions, not the CCR XP PAR 5637. No, just Koenigsegg CCX, Koenigsegg CCR. Those, like that time frame of cars, bro, to me is fucking superb, bro. Like the design, how they were coming up about stuff because shit was brand new, like that. Just man. Don't buy a Bentley GT. If you buy one, you will be best friends. I am a mechanic, Eli. I'm a full-blown mechanic. Like, that's not something that scares me. But I know they have issues, man. I'm not even like that. That's the same thing with the Corvettes. Corvettes have issues, like, but that wouldn't stop me from buying one. Hell, my Charger had an issue. My 300 had an issue. My Lincoln LS had issues, but it didn't stop me from buying it. The Lincoln LS I should have never bought. Worst car I've ever owned in my fucking life. It was a Ford because it's a Lincoln, but nonetheless, won't find me buying one again. I see people driving them every day now, but I wouldn't buy one again. They look nice, power, leather, sunroof, everything, but just wouldn't buy one. Is the tax for the parts. It's the same thing with Mopars though. If you think about it, it's the same thing with Mopars because Mopar is a big name. And when you buy parts for Mopar versus buying parts, I'm gonna say specifically for a Mustang, parts are completely different in price. Parts for Mopar compared to parts for a Chevy LS engine, completely different ball game. Even the suspension is just cheaper. Everything is different. So the taxing, again, another thing I'm fully just aware of and used to. It's like it just comes with it. Don't get me wrong, LSs are nice though. I can't lie. But the thing about an LS is, if you break down an LS and you break down, let's go with specifically like right now, a Hemi engine, like a 5.7 or a 6.4 or 6.1 or a 6.2. If you put half a LS engine and half a Hemi engine side by side, slap them together, you could almost weld them suckers together and run them. That's how much the LS bit off of the Hemi style. I mean, it even goes back as far as when they had the 350 Magnum. You know what I'm saying? Like they copied a lot from Mopar. It's just how it is and how it always will be. It's never gonna be. They're not gonna say it, but if you like, there's a video that I watched a while ago where it compares a Hemi engine and an LS engine. Dog, they're damn near the same. They got slight differences, but they're damn near the same engine. It's always been like that though. Mopar will come out with something and LS will come behind it, but change a few things. You know what I'm saying? But people do that all the time though. Like the Chrysler 300 was actually after the Phantom, but people put it towards the Bentley, which in this case would be the Continental GT. They put it towards the Bentley because of the front end, but the front end also resembles a Rolls Royce. So it's kind of like, you know, a lot of things will favor a lot of things, and that's just how it goes. Like even supercars, if you look at some supercars, some of them have the same thing. Like it's just how it goes. But LS, not bad. See, I couldn't get a GM. Nope, I wouldn't drive a Volkswagen. I wouldn't drive a Fiat, even though they made it part of the Chrysler division and shit like that. What's it called again? It's not called Chrysler anymore. It's called damn it, it starts with an S. Stellantis, there it is, Stellantis. Why they changed it to that, I don't know. But anyway, it's crazy. I wouldn't drive a Volkswagen, but I would drive a Lamborghini. You know what I'm saying? Like the only Lamborghini I really ever in my life would ever own is a Lamborghini Aventador. Other than that, I don't want it. I don't care if it's a Huracan or a Hurricane, whatever you want to call it. I don't care if it's. I don't care. Yeah, I get that, but a Bentley, the body style and the luxury versus a Volkswagen and it being a Volkswagen, I'm not going for it. I know a lot of things share frames, a lot of things share engines, a lot of things share differentials and transmissions and drive shafts, and dog, trust me, it's so many things. A Gallardo's not bad. A Gallardo's not bad, but it's not my taste. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not my style. Like an Aventador is perfectly my style. Like that's like between like Ferrari. I wouldn't really buy a Ferrari. They don't appeal to me. they are some nice cars, but they don't appeal to me like a Lamborghini does. Even though Ferrari came from Lamborghini because one of the owners split off and made that, but nah, you couldn't convince me. I could watch it. I don't mind watching it. Or actually, I might look it up when the stream's over. If I can look it up now. But it's not like it's not gonna work, dog. It's not gonna work. I would never. You wouldn't find me. I would not. It might be stamped Volkswagen or whatever the case may be, but you're not gonna find me driving a Volkswagen. With the truck, you got a truck? Yeah, that's that truck had a lot of problems, dog. To say the least, it had a lot of problems. It's I don't know how to explain it. It's hold on. Let me see. No, you mean the car, the sedan, my bad, not the truck. Even still, that was just like the that Mercury, the Milan is just like, oh man, I can't think of the truck. My bad. There's a truck that mimics the sedan Milan. I cannot think of the name of it, but I can see it in my head. It's got a big ass rear window. The back of it is shaped like a hatchback. It's got weird looking frog headlights, like a circular type grill. Oh man, I cannot think of it, dog. That's why I had said the truck. Yeah. What year is it? The 7? It is. How can I say it? It may be luxurious, but it's cheap though. Like they cheated out. They cheated out on a lot of parts. Like I couldn't own one. They cheaped out on a lot of parts, dog. Like the power steering, they cheaped out on that. What else used to happen all the time when they would come into the shop? The door handles would be broken, inside, outside. They would just snap for no reason. Or the outside would break and the handle would fall off inside the door. Like, it's crazy. The throttle bodies would go bad. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't wish that on your car. Not even remotely halfway saying that. I'm not even saying I wish you the best with that car, for real. Like, I would never wish anything bad with anybody's car. But see, you left out that part. You left out that part. See, that's what I'm saying. I don't work on a lot of cars, dog. I mean, even to this day, like, I still got clients that I need the cars that I'm working on now, and it's some cars that people are like, oh man, I thought it was a good car. And I'm like, no car is perfect. Every car has its thing, but some cars are just bad cars. Like a Lincoln LS. If you look it up, a 2000 to 2004 Lincoln LS, shitty car. Beautiful, but shitty. Exactly. That's my point, dog. That's my point. Like, it's stupid stuff. Like, really stupid stuff that the manufacturers will cheap out on, and it'll become a major problem. Like with my car, right? The cylinder heads, they all drop a valve seat, right? They fix the issue after a certain amount of time, but they drop a valve seat. And well, let me tell you this: consumer reviews are not always, not even just reliable as far as believing them, but they're not always the most in depth. They people tend to leave out some things because they want to make it look like they didn't waste their money on a very good car, or they didn't waste their money on a very bad car, or they didn't waste their money on something that they spent time to get and they don't want to be clowned for it by telling other people what the problem with the car is. For instance, like I was just saying, people buy Mopar all the time, right? They buy Mopar all the time. And for instance, for my engine, well, my old engine is a 5.7. We know for a fact that those certain years would drop a valve seat. Great car, but it drops a valve seat. Cars are fucking paperweight, but people still buy them. But there's a lot of people that won't tell other people what the issue is, such as the dealership. They won't acknowledge the issue because they don't want their competitors like Chevy, Ford, GM, you know what I'm saying, to know that they realize that they have a very big issue in a flaw in their design, you know. And it's the same thing. People won't tell you everything that's wrong with their car. They won't write down everything that's wrong with their car because they don't want to make it seem like they made a bad purchase, or they don't want to be outed for making a bad decision. It's just like consumer reviews are like, you take them with a grain of salt. You take them, you listen, you read, but you make your own decisions. But then again, they're not always credible as far as reviews. For instance, just as with the valve seat, just as an example, right? The valve seat happens by itself, but also the valve seat happens because people mistreat the engine, right? It's two ways that can happen. You don't take care of it, XYZ. You dog it, XYZ. Whatever the case may be. Or it just happens. But people will never say, especially in the case of, oh, they actually messed up the engine and caused the valve seat to drop. They'll say, oh yeah, Dodge is crap. I dropped the valve seat, had to replace the whole engine. It cost me $3,000, $4,000. Boom, right? But they won't say, oh, Dodge isn't really crap, but I messed up my engine because I was rail-lighting the car and yada yada yada, and it caused the valve seat to drop. Now I gotta pay blah 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 blah. They're not gonna say that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you got into it. Now, like I said, I wouldn't wish bad on anybody's car. It doesn't matter what it is, doesn't matter who drives it, whatever the case may be. You got lucky, and lucky as in good type of luck, not in lucky like in you dodged a bullet, which in a sense you kind of did, but it was taken care of, right? So in a sense you dodged a bullet, but I'm not saying like you dodged a bullet. Like, you got lucky. You got a blessing is what I'm trying to say, because those cars are notorious for messing up. It's just how it is. It's not the world's worst car, but it's definitely not the world's best car. It's just how it is. Like, I had a chick come in the shop. She had a Kia Altima. It was a 2011, 2011, something like that. And she had an oil leak, didn't know where the oil leak was coming from, but kept putting oil in the car. Didn't know it was coming from, but kept putting oil in the car. She finally brought it into the shop. I get in the car, I started looking. Lo and behold, turbos blown. She had no idea she had turbos. But common thing, the turbos go bad. They start to leak. The oil lines go bad. The housing goes bad. The gaskets go bad. They put turbos on the car, but they didn't do their due diligence as far as not cheaping out on a turbo part. See what I'm saying? Like, people don't take care of their stuff, but once something like that goes bad, they'll come and say, oh, well, this car is trash because blah blah. Like, no, it's not that. It's that you didn't take care of it. You didn't even know what was on your car, and 9 times out of 10, you didn't even know what you bought. You know what I'm saying? Like, you pick options, you scroll down the list, click, swipe, click, swipe, and you don't even know what you fucking bought. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just, I don't know, dog. It's weird. People do shit like that. And I never understood, like, why do people down talk stuff that they messed up? Like, you messed it up. Especially with cars. You messed up the car, but the car is bad because you didn't take care of it, and you caused the manufacturer's defect to rear its ugly head, but it's the manufacturer's fault because you didn't do your job. Yeah, alright. Trust me, I got stories for days on people who've done stuff like that. Hell, I had a man, look. stories for days or stuff like that. Yeah. That's you know what another bad car is? People won't never say it's a bad car. A Nissan Xterra. They'll never tell you that's a bad truck, but it's a terrible truck. That truck is horrible. But they'll never say that. Nobody will ever tell you, oh man, don't buy that, cause this, that, and the third. They'll never tell you. They'll be like, man, this truck is the greatest truck ever made. They'll never tell you that shit's trash. It's crazy. Me, I'ma tell you. Like my second most recent client I just had. I told him, I said, yo, you got a car, you got a truck, it's nice. You know what I'm saying? It gets you from where you gotta go, but I'm gonna tell you right now, it's got a lot of problems, and they're starting to run into all the problems that I told them they were gonna have. Water pump, thermostat, throttle body, catalytic converter, O2 sensor, stuff not just from wear and tear, but stuff that the dealership cheaped out on when it came to mass production, which made it a shitty car, shitty truck. You see what I'm saying? Like, I'ma tell you, like, yo, not to jinx you, but you finna run into these issues around this time, and bada bing, bada boom, what happens? They run right into the issue, and they're like, damn, he was right. I'm not a know-it-all, I'm not a genius, but when it comes to knowing what I know what I know. I can't do no plumbing, but I damn sure can fix a car. I might do a little bit of plumbing, you know what I'm saying? But I can't, you know what I'm saying? I don't even know what to say I can't do, but I can't do it. Not a lot of things I say I can't do, but I know one thing I can't do. Is that. Oh, really? Speaking of Nissan, again, my ex-uncle-in-law, he had a Nissan Sentra. Ran smooth, ran great. Right up until he had issues with the rear shocks leaking. Tell me something. I told him when I saw he had the car, and I was like, it's like, you bought this? And he was like, yeah, I bought it. I said, well, I'm gonna tell you right now, the car is nice. I mean, it's a nice little sedan. It gets you from point A to point B. It's very economical, you know, but it's got some really stupid problems. For instance, I told him, I said, the rear end on that car usually goes bad. Even though it's a front wheel drive car, and rear end, I meant like suspension wise, stuff like that. He was like, what do you mean? I said, well, granted, those cars are known to have really bad shocks, and they cost a lot of money to replace. And he's like, oh man, I didn't know that. I said, well, it's not your fault you didn't know, because it's not for you to know, you know what I'm saying? It's for you to research before you buy the car. But like I said, people don't always leave things in reviews. The dealership's not going to tell you that. Car stores are not going to tell you that, because they need to make their money. But it's just how it goes, man. And lo and behold, what happens? 6 months down the road, what happens? I'm in there replacing the rear shocks, liquid all on the ground because the rear shock's leaking. I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I did not mean to say liquid. I meant to say, like, the gas is seeping out of the cracks, because they just bad. Like, it's crazy, man. Like, he would get in the car, in the front of the car, in the back of the car would sag. Why? Why is the back car to sagging and nobody's back there? Leaky ass goddamn suspension, man. It is, I don't know. What kind of truck you want to get? That Silverado? Is that what you want to get? Me, I'm good on my car. I want to buy another car, but I want to buy a Durango, but not like the new body Durangos. I love the new body Durangos. Like, one of the best upgrades they have ever done in the history of Dodge, in my opinion. If you look at the 2000, 2004 Durangos, and you look at the like 2010, 2011 Durangos, and you look at these now, dog, it just kept getting better and better. Like, I'm still a fan of like the 2011s, you feel me? Like, those are some good looking Durangos, but when they came out with these new ones, man, what? if I could, man, if I could get a new Durango and not be upside down in money, shit, I would. I'm not gonna lie to you, I really would. But I wouldn't mind. I like it because it's a big truck. You know what I'm saying? And it's not overly possessive in the sense of it doesn't take up a lot. How do I say? As a truck structure, it's not a lot. Like a Nissan, you know, like a Nissan Armada. Like that's a nice truck, but it's a big ass truck. Like that truck is huge, but it's nice, but it's huge, right? The Durango it's a nice mid-sized truck. It gets you from where you gotta go. It has a nice little towing capacity, but it's not, like you said, it's not the most beautiful truck. But I'm not gonna buy a Chevy because I know for a fact the frames are shit, and when you start pulling stuff or you start getting into any type of tugging, the fucking frame bends, the cab comes off, and what do you have? A waste of money. I'm not having it. I've never in my life seen a Dodge truck bend its frame. Not once. Never. And I've watched hundreds of videos. Never even seen it. They might lose in a tug of war depending on their gearing that they selected and the stupid ass tires that they put on their truck and stuff like that. But now I will say, as far as like the new stuff goes, I'm not too familiar with the newer stuff. Like I'm getting familiar with it because I'm like, you know, researching, watching videos, you know what I'm saying, talking to people, whatever, but not too familiar. But I do know about the death wobble though. You've never seen, man, Google that, dog. Google it. Google it. I'm telling you right now, Google it. Google it. Matter of fact, I'm gonna Google it right now. I'm gonna tell you right now. Hold on. Bro, look at this, bro. Come, man, stop, man. Look. Stop it. No, stop it. Man, go to Google. Man, stop it. I'm looking at pictures right now. Wait, have you seen it or you haven't seen it? Or do you mean Silverado specifically? Because I'm telling you, I typed that in too. Oh, that's what I typed in Silverado. I didn't even type in Chevy. I typed in Silverado specifically. Oh, no. The Wrangler is what I was saying about knowledge on like the newer stuff. Like I know about the death wobble with the Wrangler. I know about that. But like the Silverados and stuff like that, and even the trucks now, like the newer trucks now that Chevy's coming out with, they're cheaping out on those frames. Those frames are shit. They're shit, dog. Like to do some of the work, you literally have to remove the whole frame of the whole shell of the car, which is not absurd for some types of repairs. That's not absurd, but it's just that's crazy, dog. And you could put it back, no problem. It's not gonna hurt nothing. But for you to, you know what I'm saying, have to, what's the word? Go to such extent to do some of the simplest stuff. It's just crazy, yo. Exactly. There it is. I mean, hell, some of the stuff from Mopar is made in Mexico and Canada and, you know what I'm saying, Germany and shit like that. But I mean, they cheap out where they can. Cause I'd tell you this: if they didn't cheap out on Mopars would make power just like an LS. And I say Mopars just in the sense of we're talking V8 and above. We're not talking, you know, V6s and the V4s with turbo V4s, none of that. We're talking V8s and above. Tundras aren't bad. Those are not bad trucks. Okay? That's a pretty decent truck. It's got its issues, but it's a pretty decent truck. I've seen them Like I've seen some Fords, like the Ford F-250s, F-350s, like the Super Duty, Heavy Duties, the King Ranches, not bad made trucks, right? But they suck with the engines that they choose to put in those trucks. They suck. They suck ass. They suck ass. Like, there's a lot of things that they could have done better to make those things last a lot longer. And it's that right there in itself, you can research that. That's all over the internet. Just like the Hemi Tick, which we call the lifters and all that, that's all over the internet. You can research man, them engines are trash. Trash! I don't know if y'all gonna be able to hear me. I'm about to go heat up my food. Don't go nowhere though. I'm about to just throw it in the microwave. I'm coming right back. Stay right there. Don't go nowhere, y'all. I'm coming right back. Give me 1 second. But yeah, Tundra's not a bad truck, man. It's not a bad truck. I wouldn't buy one personally. It's not my cup of tea as far as a truck is concerned. Like a pickup truck is not my cup of tea. I'm kind of like heavily biased on Dodge. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I really like a Dodge Ram, like a single cab, you know, 2-seater, no back seat type thing. That's like, I would be fine with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I had to buy another pickup truck, I don't even know what I would buy, to be honest with you. Like, I have absolutely no idea. I'm not even gonna lie to you. No idea. When do you think Chevy trucks go bad? It depends on what we're talking about. Like I said, every truck, every car has its thing. You know what I'm saying? Every model has its own thing, unless it's something like that specific engine has been put into several models, such as, like I said, LS engines get put into a lot of cars of the same stature. Hemi engines get put into a lot of cars of the same stature. So it's kind of like, it all depends on what we're talking about. Every car, you know what I'm saying, could be like, oh, this suspension's bad, oh, this transmission goes bad, this engine goes bad, or these rear differentials go bad, or these axles go bad, these CD axles go bad, or, you know what I'm saying, these headlights burn out, or these taillights the seal goes bad, or the sunroof leaks. It's a lot of stuff, bro. It's a lot of stuff. What year? Because I think I drove a Silverado to South Carolina in one of my videos. I think I drove a Silverado to South Carolina. Or was that a Ford? I know Lowe's, they rent out Silverados as like one of their trucks. Their pickup trucks is a Silverado. So I want to know, because now you got me curious. I wonder if I've ever driven one of those. If I've ever driven one of those as a vehicle ever, honestly. What is it? I can't even see the front. No, it's a Ford. Yeah, it's a Ford. It's like a Ford F-250. What it looks like. I can't even see the name on the side. It took a blurry picture. But I think it was a Ford F-250. Anyway. Oh, okay. So you wouldn't buy one anything newer than 2018, okay? But a 94 is what you really want, right? I got that right? Why not? What's wrong? What's your gripe with him? What's the bad part about it? Let me know. Damn, that's a nice looking gun. It actually doesn't look too bad. That's nice. I'm not a big fan of black and gold. Well, I'm not a big fan of gold, but that doesn't look bad. That's a nice little design. That black sail, yeah, that's not bad. Oh, understood. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. Give me 1 second. Let me go get my food real quick. Oy. How much is left? Let me check. How much is left? Probably a couple hours. Yeah. Hour and a half. Like I said, if I was streaming another game, the download would have been done. Cause you notice it went from 6 hours. It went from 6 hours to what? 3? But it's crazy because I don't get this much time to talk to whoever's here. You know what I'm saying? Whenever they're here, so I don't mind the conversation at all, honestly. But yeah, I don't know, man. I love cars. I'll always love cars. It'll never be a time where I'm like, man, I don't want to talk about cars, or you know. I'll talk about somebody's car or something about a car. I don't care. Or like I'm walking by somebody and out here start talking about cars and my ears will perk up. It's funny. Like, huh? You're talking about what? Kind of like some people with guns, man. Some people don't give a crap about cars. But as soon as they hear somebody talking about a gun, attention is all over there. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those things. PS4, but I told you it's because I got the game running. If I had exited this game, restarted the stream on another game, and let that download, then it would have been a lot faster. But because we started talking, I was like, screw it, I'll just leave it on. What is a cat eye? I gotta look that up. I don't know much about the new stuff. Cat eye, huh? Is that the model? The sub model? Or like the trim of it? A Silverado cat eye? Okay. So, tell me this. Do you have a supercar that you would buy? Or a supercar that you want to own? Like I said, mine is a Koenigsegg CCX or CCR from back in the day. GC3 RS, huh? Not bad. Do you watch any people that have one? Like any streamers that have one? Okay. I need you to look up this dude. I like him, man. He's a good dude. He makes some great content, but he also has a GC3 RS. His name is Joe, Joe Knows Best. Makes some great content. He bought one. I can't remember if he still owns it. He doesn't upload that often because he does like coding and programming and stuff for like major companies, but he does own one, or maybe he did own one and he probably sold it. I don't know. I think I want to say Dalen Driven Exotics had one, or had one in their episode, or I can't remember. Of course, we know Shmi, he had one. He either still has it or he had it in the video. I know for a fact on that one. It's a really nice car. It's expensive, but it's really, really nice. Really nice. Really nice, really clean, really well designed car. I would say they did a very good job on that car. Can't deny that one. Cannot deny that one. And what were you saying about a K20 or something like that? If I remember what I read, but I forgot to respond to. Did you say something about a K20 or something like that? Is that what they call it? The 9mm Damon, huh? Okay. But that's the new gun. That's the 1911 or the 2011, sorry. Oh. Okay. My bad. That's Honda talk. I guess I'm used to the Honda boys saying stuff like that. My bad. Understood. Sorry, I'm trying to eat at the same time too, so kind of that's on quiet. Is that the damn, I'm trying to remember. Is that the one with the flip up headlights? I think it is. Right? Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. I thought it was. Old school Ferrari. Not bad. Well, it ain't the GT3 because that car costs way more than that. think it was the I think it was the let me see. I think it was I can't remember. I'm trying to think. Was it the 997? I can't remember. I can't quite remember. I know that car went for a pretty penny too. That car was super expensive. There's some guy or somebody that knows a guy that owns a Lambo around here in my neighborhood. And a car like that in a neighborhood like this is not usual. It's not a bad neighborhood, it's just not a super rich neighborhood, you know what I'm saying? Like, you see a car like that rolling around, you kinda like, what? What are you doing all over here? But I've seen them multiple times over here, so I know they either know somebody over here or something. Hell, for all we know, they could live over here. Had that thing in the garage locked up. Because there are some really nice houses over here. If you look, you'll find some really, really nice houses. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, I think that thing is called way more than that. Yo, I hurt my back so bad at work today, man. Golly. Yeah, those 911s, nice. Alright, my guy, I appreciate you coming through, man. Thank you, I appreciate your time. I appreciate the conversation, too. I'll see you tomorrow. Let me see. What is it at? Yeah, it ain't moving no time, no type of fast. Alright, y'all. I'm gonna let this speed up because it's not moving any type of fast. Wow. I don't get it. Is that it's a weapon, but what is the locking strap? Anyway, I'm gonna let this download finish up. I'm not gonna be able to get on today to play, but it was nice talking to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Leave your comments in the section below. Tell me what your favorite supercar is, man. Tell me what's your favorite daily car. Tell me what's your favorite. I don't even know. Tell me the worst car you ever owned. The worst car your parents ever owned. Your grandma ever owned. Your cousin, your uncle, your sister, your brother. You feel me? But I'm gonna let this download finish, man. I'll see y'all tomorrow. In the meantime, anytime, with each other. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I don't care what you do as long as you do something. Catch you in the next stream because I am rowdy.